What's up guys, and welcome back to our YouTube channel once again. So in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make the most basic and yet affordable workbench for your shop. So this workbench I'm making is basically for me so I can clamp wood and metal and use my angle grinder or circular saw to cut pieces out. And that's basically all I'm going to use for. It's not the most strongest wooden table, but it's the best you can do for the price. In fact, I actually had all these parts lying around my house and warehouse, so it was basically free for me. So I decided to make this and show you guys as I make it. So if you guys enjoy it, give it a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. So let's get building. You're gonna need a drill with a tiny drill bit so you can pre-drill the holes. You're gonna need a circular saw or miter saw to cut the wood, and you're gonna need an impact driver to screw in the screws. A few other things you might want to have are these angle brackets, a square. I'm using this plastic square from my geometry set. It works just as well. A pencil, a ruler, a bunch of screws. These are 2.5 inch number 8 wood screws, and some drill bits. So the dimensions of my table are gonna be 30 inches the height of the table, 30 to 32 inches, because I'm gonna add some foot stumps on it so it could be a little bit taller. So about 30 inches. So I cut these 4 legs to 30 inches. These are just 2x4s at 30 inches. Here is the frame for my table. It's 30 inches by 48 inches. So on this side, right here, to that corner is 48 inches. I have these extra 3 pieces of 27 inch wood that will be going from that side to this side, just as supports in the center. I have these 48 inches other 2 pieces. These are going to be the side rails, and these are going to be the 30-inch side rails. For the top of the table, I'm going to be using wooden floor. I had this in my house from like 5 years ago, and this works really well, I guess. It was free because I already had it. But you're generally supposed to use like pine wood or shida wood. You could also use that. So the first step is I'm gonna pre-drill holes here, 2 of them. So one at the top, one near the bottom. Same on the same here, same on that side, and same on that side. And then I'm gonna screw in these wooden screws. Just a quick update: I have screwed all of the frame in, and I've lined up the holes for this support beam right here, and also screwed it from the bottom. I'm going to be using 3 support beams, so 1 here, and my last one's down there on the ground. So they're all spaced about 12 inches apart, so 12 inches, 12 inches, and 12 inches. So make sure you space them out correctly. Make sure they're square, otherwise if they're diagonal, it doesn't look like a clean finish. So now I've gotten the frame all put together, and I'm going to move on to connecting the legs. I'll show you guys before I do it, and then I'll progress to do all the legs. I'm going to have the legs like this. Have it stand up straight this way. So drill 2 screws from here, and then on the opposite side drill 2 screws from here into the leg. So this will make her leg really sturdy, and I also have these brackets for the bottom of the legs, so it'll be really sturdy. So guys, I got one leg on. I use these extra blocks of wood I found back here. It's just from my go-kart I've been working on. So I made so much pressure that it would make this thing 100% square and straight. And now I just drilled in, I pre-drilled first, and then I used the impact driver to drive the screw in. And now this thing is really sturdy and 100% on. I just need to do the other 3, and we can get this table to stand up. Now I've got 2 legs on. Time to do the other 2. So I got all 4 legs in the table. I'm gonna try to stand it up, and let's see if it stands up. And yes guys, the table does stand up. Pretty excited. I still need to put the top on, the side rails on, but gosh, it looks really nice. Turned out a little bit better than I expected. Here's a closer look. Some of the wood is damaged because this is all free wood from the warehouse. It's all just scrap wood, and it's going pretty well. And the best thing is, you're not spending more than $50 on this if you were to buy the parts yourself from Home Depot or some other store. Okay guys, so I got those two 50-inch pieces that I showed you at the start of the video, and I used them as the side rails. So measure 2 inches from here, 2 inches off that side. Measure 5 inches from here to here, that's the difference, 5 inches and 5 inches. I put them on the inside of the rail, not on the outside, okay? So both of them are on the inside. So keep that in mind. I'm going to put the side rails on that will go from this part of the bar to the bottom. And those are these two pieces right here. I'll do those and I'll show you that as well. So I put the table on its side. So now it's the height of the table. And then I put the second support. Measure 9 inches from the top of the table, both sides, and then drill 2 hole here, 2 hole here. And yeah, that's my second layer of support. I'm going to do the same at the bottom, and I'll show you guys that. Okay guys, so basically the table is now complete. All I need to add is the top bar. But before I can move on to that, I just want to fix this little tilt in the table, look. I may have to cut this leg slightly and this leg slightly, and these will be leveled out. Just to be sure, I also cut 4 of these pieces out, and I can use them at the bottom of the step to give more support and a little bit more height. So that's what I'm going to do now, and I'll show you guys when I'm done that. So now guys, I've added the foot stumps. They give me another 1.5 inches of height, and it doesn't move anymore. It's 100% sturdy from all the sides. I'm going to go ahead and install these angle brackets at the legs to just give it a little bit more support, because as you can see, that one's rising a bit. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and put the top on this, and guess what, we'll be done. Alright guys, so I'm pre-drilling the holes on the table. I already did these two, but I pre-drilled it and made the, let's just say, I made this part, the tip, it hit the tabletop, which kind of made like a sort of countersink. I don't have the right drill bit for countersinking, but now it's flush with the table, so that's pretty much what a countersink was anyway. So it's doing pretty well so far. Hopefully I'll get done quickly and then I can give you a final overview. Alright guys, so this is the whole table. As you can see, I made all of it. You can build it too. It's the most affordable table. It's pretty sturdy. Looks pretty nice, I guess. And it's not too big. It's a perfect size for your basement or your garage where you want to do your work. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.